What is Amber Frey up to in 2024, and what kind of impact did she actually have on the 2004 murder trial against Scott Peterson? Well, in my opinion, I think that Amber Frey played a huge hand in getting Scott convicted and doesn't get enough credit. But before we go into all of that, don't forget to like, subscribe, or become a member to this channel. So, over 20 years have passed since the world was first introduced to Amber Frey. She was the woman who unknowingly found herself at the center of one of the most notorious murder trials in recent history. So, back in 2002, Amber Frey's life was turned upside down when she discovered the man she was dating, Scott Peterson, was not only married with a child on the way, but he was at the heart of a missing persons investigation, the disappearance of his pregnant wife, Laci Peterson. So Amber's courageous decision to come forward and work with investigators and prosecutors ultimately, in my opinion, became the turning point of the case. She really wanted to help convict Scott of murder. But what has become of Amber Frey since then? So let's take a closer look of what she's doing in 2024, and we'll go back just a little bit to the trial days. So today, Amber is living a very quiet life in Fresno, California. She's 49 years old and she continues to work as a massage therapist. And she focuses on her two children, Ayana and Justin. And so, although the media frenzy surrounding the Peterson case had faded for a while, it's kind of coming around again with the new docuseries being released, one on Netflix and one on Peacock. So Amber Frey has always been this recognizable figure, but now, once again, even more so. But in the years since the trial, she has stated that she found peace and closure, and she also shared her side of the story in her 2005 book, which is called Witness for the Prosecution of Scott Peterson, and that detailed her experience as the prosecution's key witness. But again, her life has been far from ordinary. After the trial, she, continued to be this single mom and focused on providing stability for her children despite all of this public attention. So Amber once stated, quote, and this is referring to the trial and Scott and Laci, she stated, quote, "It changed my life forever. I don't regret speaking out, even with everything that came after. It wasn't about me. It was about doing the right thing for Laci and her family. And I'd do it all over again if I had to." End quote. And I think that says a lot because Amber was dragged as this mistress when in reality, she wasn't a mistress. She had no idea that Scott was married because he never told her. So Amber's life has clearly been full of ups and downs. She was married to a police officer, Robert Hernandez, in 2006, and her marriage to Robert Hernandez actually ended in 2008. She also owned a spa in Central California at one point, and she even became an ambassador for a company called Bucked Up, which is this pre-workout drink. So Amber's done a lot. She seems very happy in her life, and she also participates in the Sky Borgman docuseries, Laci Peterson, An American Murder. And I think you really get a sense of what Amber did to help the case and shine a light on Scott's many, many lies. So Frey opens up and talks about what was on her mind, the struggles that she faced when she went undercover, essentially, to help police gather evidence. And, despite all of this and all of the recorded calls and everything that she had to fake with him, she does remain unapologetic. And I love that. Amber Frey helped secure justice for Laci Peterson and her unborn son. And she continues to stand by her belief in Scott Peterson's guilt. And so I think that she is a hero and she absolutely does not get enough credit. So Amber Frey, thank you so much for everything that you've done to help put Scott Peterson, the monster, behind bars.